Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 1 and just talking about some stuff, I guess. So if that sounds fun or interesting to you for any reason at all, seek help. But before you do that, please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much, and we will get right into it. Ooh. Thank you guys for chilling, by the way. That's cool. I really, really do appreciate it.
Lots of lovely guns just waiting for you. The shop is open, boys. Come get me.
I hear bitches. I hear bitches whispering in my ear. That's never a good thing. I think I see. Yep. Oh wow, that was weird. Right? Yep.
I'm moving. See when you've got the job done.
Doot dooch, doot doot dooch, doot dooch. Yeah. Oh, we ran out. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep walking. See, I'm kind of getting it back. Oops. Gotcha. Ha.
They're all dead. It's time to go shopping.
Yup. No, you guys hear about, I think it's Obsidian. Their new game. Obsidian, they're the ones that did New Vegas, Fallout, and is it Outer Worlds? Because there's one that's Outer Worlds and then Outer Wilds. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Outer Worlds, and Outer Wilds is more of a space exploration game. Completely different developer. That's just me thinking out loud and rationalizing shit to myself. But anyway, they, or at least the art director, is just kind of being, here. That didn't do as much as I was hoping. He's kind of being a Karen, to say the very least, online. And I'm saying that he's going away? I don't know, that was weird. And that's kind of putting it lightly, you know? Like, apparently, he doesn't like the fact that people are noticing the message in their video game. I don't know, if you know what that is, you know what I mean. If you're probably a part of this channel, if not, then you probably watch similar content with people that talk similar shit. Probably more educated shit talk than me. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised about any of it, because from what I understand, there was even a little bit of that stuff in, ooh, those are huts, in Outer Worlds. So, I don't know. I got that game for free on Epic, like I've gotten a million games for free on Epic. And like a lot of games, I was gonna try it, but I can't run that. I hate that. There's that. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy game for free. I wanted to play that because I heard that was actually good. Can't play it. I mean, I've gotten some gems from Epic. Death Stranding? I want to play that, can't. Alright, I'm going off on a fucking tangent. But anyway, Yeah, so I mean, I understand. From what I get, there's some of that in that game anyway. So I mean, they've already kind of been. I don't want to say infiltrated, right? But it's just like kind of because I don't know how many people that are on Obsidian that have been there since like New Vegas, right? That are the ones that actually kind of made the dev team or whatever, kind of what it is, you know?
Shop will open soon, lads. Head this way.
Because it's been proven, man. There's so many. Rocksteady, they're not the same people, not near the same. That's why Suicide Squad's so fucking far gone from like the Arkham series. You know, like whoa, way different. Plus, Suicide Squad's shutting down. By the way, did you guys know that? Did you guys hear that? Are you surprised? I'm not.
They're all dead. It's time to go shopping.
Well, now here's my like next question. Because as far as I know, Suicide Squad is always online. Meaning that like I don't think you could even play a single player game without being connected to their servers. Is it gonna be like a crew situation? Like when their servers shut down, are you just like fucked? You're locked out of the game. You're done. Because like, what is it? Is that yet again another Ubisoft? Was the crew? And they fucking just like are being like they got a lot. I mean, are they being sued or they just got in trouble or what? Because like they just kind of took a game that people paid for, and then I'm pretty sure it had microtransactions, and they just kind of just deleted out of people's fucking libraries. Like that's that's gotta be fucking illegal. Like you're buying like there's like I don't know. I think I've heard something about like litigation happening or whatever, like protecting digital ownership rights or whatever, which it's needed because if you play PC gaming, you really got to go out of your way to get like an actual fucking hard copy if they even make it for that game. You'll get a hard copy, you'll get your fucking Fallout 70 bullshit special edition piece of shit, and then it comes with a fucking cardboard disc. You know, like with the fucking code on it. Yeah, no, they're like digital ownership has to. They really got to do something different. But that's not what this video is about. I keep going on a little tangent. Right, they're connected, I guess.
I'm ready and waiting. Watch where you go.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of curious about that. Like, I should have done a little bit of research on that, if that's the case. If the Suicide Squad, if they're just gonna like shut down the servers completely and just like fuck everybody over, or if you can play offline, at least play LAN, you know, or single player. Like that, you know, if the game is, say what you want about the game, the gameplay, whatever. People own the game. They should still be able to fucking play it if they please, you know? But then you see the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to be coming out soon, and there's a lot of hype for that. And apparently, the dev for that game got excited that his 7-year-old game is beating Dragon Age Veilguard, at least on the Steam charts. I don't know why this is so funny to me. He was just excited, right? I don't think this dev is the probably type of person to go out and just like stir shit up. Like I don't think I've ever really remember hearing about him ever. So I know the game, dude. Like I heard it's really good. Like I remember trying to run it on my computer. Don't ask me how I tried running it. But my computer won't run it. Even though it's a 7-year-old game, I play a lot of games from that era. That game just like looks so good, and I don't know. It's so well done in my I've seen a lot of gameplay. Like I would love to be able to play it. But anyway, yeah, the second one's gonna be coming out, and I guess the dev he was excited. He was like, "Look, we're beating Veilguard." It wasn't even by that much, really. Like, but you could say that it was a lot, given that one's a huge AAA game with a shitload of funding, you know, and a lot of backing, a lot of shilling, and it did like shit. You know, I guess like a lot of that crap that people were pointing out in it can be like skipped or turned off or whatever. I don't know. I don't give a shit. To each their fucking own. I mean, don't add it to a already existing thing and expect people to fucking fall in love with it. Like Suicide Squad was just, it fell short because they were trying to glorify the villains, more specifically Harley Quinn, over fucking Batman. And they even did that to the point where I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn ended Batman in that game. So, On the fucking nose, right? Like
Shop
really
is
on the
open,
nose.
boys. Come get me.
Yeah, but I guess, excuse me. Just took a fucking hit. But, I guess a dev from Veilguard took exception to it. Bitch. Took exception to it. Thinking that the lowly dev from Deliverance 2, which I think that's a pretty small studio. I know they're not AAA. They took offense to it, thinking that they were bragging or something like that. When I'm pretty sure the guy, if you read it like a normal human being, right? He's just excited that his game is doing well 7 years down the line. Whether that has to do with the announcement of the sequel or not, I don't fucking know. I don't know enough about it. I just think it's hilarious that this AAA dev, or whoever the hell it is, I don't even know who it is. It could be another fucking crazy art director. Was getting all pissed because someone's excited. They're jealous. That's plain and simple. They're fucking jealous. They have all this money to put into Veilguard, and it was still shit, right? Like, people can go ahead and cope all they want over all this shit. It's like they're like when it comes down to even that fucking movie that came out.
The shop is open, boys. Come get me.
Yeah, it's like with that new Wicked coming out. Everybody thought that a lot of the mainstream media was saying, "Oh, that's gonna be a $1 billion musical. It's gonna be the first $1 billion musical and shit like that." I've heard that once or twice. I don't know if that was a fucking huge talking point, but hearing it at least once is enough to fucking talk shit about. Well, needless to say, what was it? It dropped in its second weekend 53% or 58%. One of the two. Either way, it's above 50% drop in the second weekend. That movie barely made any money. I think it was a $150 million budget. I could be off on that. But usually, rule of thumb, from what I understand, is you want to double that mostly because of like advertising, marketing and advertising, whatever other fees there are in that sense. So when you think about it, that movie hasn't even made 200 million, I don't think. Which, I mean, good for it, right? But that's not a good profit margin. Like you just sit there and I don't know. I've been watching shit like this for a long time. When you sit there as a viewer or as outside looking in, you're like, hey, that actually made a lot of money, or that made a good amount of money. Well, not enough for them. Like it's not successful enough for them. How many things have we seen get canned because something that was really good, like a sequel, get canned because whatever original product was really good, right? But it just didn't sell enough, just didn't make enough money. It's happened a lot. Maybe I'll fucking come up with some damn examples, because I didn't even really plan on talking about really anything like this right now. That just reminded me, of Wicked and how people were talking about that fucking movie. Just because it has a certain message in it. And it has a certain demographic in it. Like, people piss their pants. Like, it was the first time that they've ever seen like a black woman in like a lead role or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking stupid and disingenuous. Because we've seen it a million times, and good for them, good for her, for working. But it has nothing to do with fucking race, dude. Like I have nothing. I don't see that shit. I have people that say, "Oh, I don't see race." Well, of course everybody sees race. But it's just like whether or not you fucking think that way, right? I don't associate shit that way. I'm a we're all people type of person, man. Like, fuck. That's the way I was raised. And I think that's the fucking right way of looking at things. And I'll always say this, or I'll try and remember to say it. Like whatever you want to like. Watch whatever you want to watch. Play whatever you want to play. Life is fucking short. And don't let any idiot on the internet or otherwise, ooh, he just killed a sign. Like, sway your thinking on something or whatever. Don't be offended by idiots not liking what you like or whatever. It's so stupid and petty. It's not worth it. It takes too much energy to be fucking angry at those idiots. You know what I mean? And what I mean by those idiots, I mean people like me. So, just like I don't let people bother me, you know? Like I'm playing a 30-year-old fucking game and loving it, you know? Not a lot of people would think that that's, I guess, cool. Well, who gives a fuck? Just be you. Like what you like. Here's something that I am looking forward to, but I'm not going to be able to play it, so I bought the former game. Is Monster Hunter Wilds. That shit actually looks very good. Like a step up in a lot of ways. It really does kind of look like just from like base looking at it, right? It looks like World with a with like a fresh coat of paint. But you see some of the new features in it, and I saw that. And then that's when it kind of like you see where the effort, like especially with like they added more options to some of the weapons. I guess they made the longsword even more OP. That was the one I used for like my very first playthrough when I first played the game. It was the one I landed on, and it's not because of any other reason other than the fact that it's got good range and good combos. Now I'm using a fucking hammer. I love it. But anyway, Wilds looks great. Yeah, it looks nice. He's just, look at Boogie. That's just typical Boogie. He's like, I'm gonna spawn across the map and then walk really, really slow at you. That was a terrible Boogie impression. Or it was a perfect one, all depending on who you are. Yeah, that game looks good. But, you know, I wonder who's going to be the next divisive character, because everybody hated the handler. Or at least if you hated the handler in World, you fucking hated her. There's just that community of handler haters.
Get her before she gets too close.
I really don't mind her so much. It's just a character, you know? It's like whatever. It's like a, you know, it's a fucking Japanese game. Japanese game. They focus so much on cats and food. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about his silly character. Yeah, she could be annoying sometimes, but it's like, I don't know. If she wasn't the way she was, it would almost feel like it's like, it would be almost like a depressing environment. But to each their own. Some people might want that. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, we're rotten piss. Oh shit. Yeah, but I just bought World again. Well, let's just say it's my second playthrough, but this time it's on a fresh file. I'm using the I want to get through low rank fast gear with the defender gear or whatever, everything. So it puts the game on fucking easy mode until you get to at least high rank, which I could get there quick, I'm sure. But that's when the game starts to get. That's when the game actually picks up and turns into Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Low rank is just what it sounds like, fucking low rank. It's fine when you're just starting. But after you've already played through it one time, it's like kind of boring. You just kind of want to plow through it. Like I know a couple of viewers here, a couple of people in the Discord even have played enough of that, so I don't know if there's a little bit of crossover for some reason between Killing Floor and Monster Hunter. I mean, I guess I could kind of see it. Wave shooter, and then pretty much a boss rush for Monster Hunter. Eh. Because that's all that Monster Hunter really is kind of just like a boss rush with with a couple of cannon fodder enemies. That could just be annoying. Another one that I'd be looking forward to that I can't fucking play would be Killing Floor 3. Yeah, but I don't think I'll play that. I think I'll be able to play that one for a while until I can like upgrade. Same thing with Wild. That'd be nice. I could barely fucking run Monster Hunter World. Otherwise, I would probably record that. Some of it at least. Make like short videos or something of just this but that, you know? Pretty much. I don't know. We'll see. Never say never. But anyway, fuck you. Fuck you, Patriarch. Yeah, you just lost your leg to fire for no reason. Come on. I thought I got an achievement for teabagging every Patriarch iteration in the game. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. I guess, just talking about gaming BS. News and shit, like, I don't know, it's just been interesting the last couple of years. Like, what happened? Like, all these companies get taken over by your activist types, right? And then their games fail, and the studio goes under. It's very, very, very interesting cycle to witness. Like, but don't believe your lying eyes, right? They don't want you to believe your lying eyes. They say it's a vocal minority that's making games fail. That's not it. It's a vocal minority that is well, no, okay. They're saying a vocal minority is making games fail, meaning like the negative voice, right? Like the people who criticize, the people kind of like me. There's a lot bigger, but you know what I mean. And then there are the people that kill it the other way. Like, they sit there and the vocal minority is the vocal minority that's pushing the message onto the people that don't want anything to do with it. They play video games to get away from fucking reality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's fucking laughable, dude. And then, like, what did I say? I said a few months ago that Ubisoft is probably not going to... I was like, if Ubisoft is going to be around next year, it will be it will be in a different capacity. You know, if they don't shut it down first. But then I read like today or yesterday or something that fucking Tencent who's already kind of like a shareholder, right? Is talking about buying Ubisoft outright. Tencent. If you know who Tencent is, it's a fucking Chinese-owned mega corporation that'll just kind of like do anything for profit, essentially. And then also at the same time, you got China's fingers in your fucking business, but whatever. Everybody fucking talks about it. I don't know. Apparently they even have some shares in Epic Game Store, so whatever. I don't fucking know. I have Epic, but I don't give them money, so say what you want. But yeah, no, it's interesting. So like even like a big powerhouse, you know, AAA company that's been around my entire life, Ubisoft. They're not untouchable. You know, they fucked up so much in the last like year or two, and it's their shit's not even done yet. Apparently they're scrubbing fucking the new Assassin's Creed game. You know, they're just going through it and scrubbing it, like making sure that there's like less messaging. They'll probably still have messaging, but I bet you it's going to be a lot less ham-fisted. It'll be a little bit more subtle. But anyway, I'll cut the rant and let you guys get on with your day or night. If you just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much. As always, I really do appreciate every single one of you hanging out. It really does mean a lot to me. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you guys on the next one.